Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chrome with Project Minecraft, giving you a video on how to create slash join a faction with extra tips. And the reason why I'm making this video is because my episode before this was about the introduction to WarpathCraft, which is the server that I'm on right now. And real quick, let me give you guys that IP. It's right there, so if you guys want to pause the video and come back to it, there you go. But let's get to it. So the first thing on the list is, let me pull up the message here. It says, Chrome, hi. So I see that you're in a faction, and I was wondering how you join a faction. So yeah, to join a faction is kind of easy. Most people have issues with it, but before I get into the whole joining thing, let's answer the other questions on, well, beforehand, how do you even create a faction? And to some of you out there, this seems really easy, and hey man, why are you even asking that? It's such an easy question. Well, some people do have issues with it. I had issues with it. A lot of people, I had to go on like the internet and search it up, and it's a real pain in the ass. Well, yeah, to save you guys out there some time and effort, this is how you do it. So to get started, you pull up your chat screen and you type this in. Not, wow, sorry. So, and by doing this, you have pretty much told the server saying, I want to create a faction. So, and by doing this, you have to do \f create and then the name of your faction. So, and by doing that, a message will come up saying, oh, thank you for creating a faction, and it'll like take money away from you or something. And then you have the faction. So that is your basis for the whole thing. So you have your faction already, and you want to team up with your friends, go out and raid people and PvP and all that fun stuff. And before you even do that, I would recommend setting a home for your faction. And some people say, well, how do you even do that? So you do \f set home. And by doing this, it is giving your team that extra advantage to put all of your stuff in and no one knows where it is. And I would recommend putting it so far away. I can't stress that enough. So far away. Because in that case, everyone will, they won't find you and they won't raid you. So, and by doing that, it'll set your home and it'll take money away from you, and then you can do \f home. It'll TPA you or teleport you to your home. And let's just do that real quick. Wow, it's lagging. Oh, okay, here. Um, yeah, I'll do that later. So that'll be later in the episode. So, and after you create your faction, you create your faction home, you already have those two bases on. So right now, where you're probably standing is you have your faction home. Now, how do you invite people? So to invite people to your faction, I would recommend not inviting random people that you've never met, never talked to, and what they'll probably do is they'll be like, "Hey man, can I join your faction?" And you'll think, "Oh wow, that's so cool. He wants to join my faction." That no one ever asks that. So let me just invite him. Well, no, don't invite random people. If I were you, my number one rule is, if you want to join the faction, add me on Skype. And by doing that, you get to know them better. You actually get to talk to them, get to know who they really are. So yeah, to invite people, yeah, getting so sidetracked. To invite people, you do \f invite and then the name of the player. So let's name a player G-Man. I don't know. So G-Man, you want to invite him to your faction. So, and by doing this, it is giving him an invitation to join your team, you could say. And by doing that, you have one more person on your team, and I'll get more into the faction, like huge details, huge concepts, in the next episode. But for right now, it's sticking with the basics. So after you create your faction, you create your faction home, you invite a few of your close friends, and then after that, you go have fun. So yeah. Well, what else is there? Let's see. Oh, okay. So say your friend G-Man here ends up being a complete idiot and being so cruel to you that he raids your faction, and you still have him in your faction. You're like, whoa, dude, I want him out of my faction. I don't want him to do this anymore. He's mean. Well, doing that is really mean. That G-Man, there's so many G-Mans out there. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Everyone is really a prick. So, if you want to kick people from your faction, it's exactly what I just said. You do \F, kick, G-Man, and or any name you want, or not you want, but you know what I mean, the person's name. So you can kick that your G-Man, and he'll get out of your faction. And the very last thing on this episode, because I'm running out of time, is say you want to join someone's faction, you do \F, join, and then let's say G-Man's faction. That's the name of the faction. Wow. Oh my gosh, I cannot type today. So, and by doing that, you're joining his faction instead of inviting him. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. Well, this is the end of the episode. I'll get into a more detail on factions in the next episode. And I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you like, subscribe, do all your jazz, and be sure to check out WarpathCraft. It is a great server. You get so many cool things. So that is the end of this episode. I hope you guys like it. Project Minecraft, signing out. See ya.